So I'm here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota with my brother from another mother, the judge and great chef, Justin Warner. Now, chef, I'm taking you to a special grocery store.
Is it Flavortown Market again?
No, this is different than an average grocery store. It's a grocery store, bakery, butcher shop, coffee shop, specialty store, 4 restaurants, and they got a brewery.
Are you sure we're in South Dakota, guy?
Exactly. This is Look's Marketplace.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The market is amazing. It's kind of a destination.
Plating tacos.
Incredible food, incredible beverages.
There's nothing else like this.
I come down to get a couple steaks, pick up some seafood, wander back here to the charcuterie. We were having a pizza, have a couple beers. I don't know how I would get out of here.
It's an all-day event.
Which started out back in 1883 as Carl Look's Butcher Shop. But when Greg Heineman, his son Nick, and their cousin Bo Vondra bought the place, they went big.
We thought, let's start a brewery, let's start a bakery.
We're part of the Good Food Foundation, and we travel around the country a lot. We saw places like this, and we really wanted to bring it back to Sioux Falls. Hearing the Porkcules.
The Porkcules sandwich starts out with a ciabatta bread that's made in-house.
You've got pork, and then you've got sausage.
It's incredible.
What are we on to now?
Ciabatta. We have water, yeast, flour, salt, olive oil. Start it up. Very, very slowly add the remainder of the water. Let it rest.
Portion.
It goes into the oven for about 16 minutes.
What are we into? What are we working on right now?
Working on our pit sausage for the Porkcules, beef chuck, back fat, and the pork.
By grinding this in the walk-in,
Everything being cold.
you're preserving the fat. This thing can actually create a degree of heat that is gonna self-render that fat. And if the fat's already rendered by the time it's in your patty, it's not gonna make its way into your mouth.
Back in for a second grind.
And we're gonna mix up the spices inside the grinder. Salt, curing salt,
Sodium nitrate, correct?
Correct.
ground mustard, crushed red pepper, black pepper, coriander,
Totally key.
granulated onion, granulated garlic. And we're just gonna mix this thing.
Dig it.
Case up the sausage, smokes for about 45 minutes.
Next up,
Pork shoulder, a little yellow mustard.
you get the enzymes, you get the acid.
So we hit it with salt first so the paprika and stuff doesn't clog the pores of the meat.
Got it.
Salt is gonna open it up, start the
Osmosis.
Exactly.
So now we're gonna hit it with the rub.
Who's rub?
Three Little Pigs rub. Then we hit it with their touch of cherry as kind of a finishing. Rest overnight. Hit it with a little more rub. It's gonna go into our smoker for about 12 to 15 hours at about 200 degrees.
Love this.
Pull it, and then it's ready for the sandwich.
Porkcules, Porkcules.
First, we're gonna split the pit sausage,
Nice wood-fired grill. Pork butt.
pork brisket, regular butter. Give it a nice toast. Let's build that sandwich for you. Little chili lime mayo, pit sausage that we ground together, pork brisket, pulled pork, house-made spicy mustard barbecue sauce,
Got it.
pickled red onion, arugula on top.
Arugula. You know, like an old horn? Arugula. I'll just see myself out.
All right, and there's the Porkcules.
There are 3 textures of pork, 3 flavors of pork, because 3 things were treated individually and they brought out their best selves. It's a triple punch, left, right, left. The sauce and the accoutrement is not overpowering any of that. It just lets everybody sing, man.
Being that I was the host of the show, I agree with everything Justin says. This is a wonderful way to explore the world of pork. All the pork is fantastic, seasoned great. That ciabatta roll is the perfect vessel. It's a full home run.
Here's a Porkcules sandwich for you.
Thick and juicy because it's just loaded with meats.
Porkception.
Porkceptional.
Everything mixes well together, but still stands out on its own.
This is unique to the world, just so you know.
Motor City, up in the window.
Motor City Pizza. Wow.
The crust is handmade, and they have all of their house-made meats.
What are we making?
We're making the pizza dough for the Motor City Pizza. First, we're gonna take the water, then the osmotic yeast.
Osmatic?
This just in, folks. Justin Warner learned something.
Beats me.
The reason for the osmotic yeast is we can push the salt level over 3% on the mix.
The more salt you can put into the dough, the bigger the flavor is going to be.
Then we also use the sourdough starter, extra virgin California olive oil, kosher salt,
I've never seen that much salt.
bread flour. Mix for about 8 minutes,
Let it proof.
about a half hour. Now we're gonna make the hot Italian sausage that we do here in-house. Kosher salt, paprika, sugar, ground fennel, whole fennel seeds,
I get mental with my fennel.
black pepper, crushed chili flake, garlic, cayenne.
And our mixture over here on the pork,
It's shoulder, belly, loin.
are we casing this also?
No, this is going on raw. And we blend in some mushrooms that are grown by our mushroom guy.
You have a mushroom guy?
I have a fun guy. It's the guy with 2 thumbs. This guy.
Cut them down smaller.
Salt and oil them up in the wood-fired oven, give them a little roast, and then we're ready to build the pie.
We actually start out with garlic butter for ours. We go all the way up the sides. You don't want to stretch the dough at all. You want to push it out. We're gonna start out with a 3-cheese blend. That's the 2-year cheddar, aged Widmer, and then a mozzarella.
That cheese right there is like cheese board cheese.
We can channel the cheese up the sides.
Channeling the cheese. Halume.
Namaste.
You gotta stay right here.
Our mushroom melange, hot sopressata.
Probably one of my biggest vices.
There you go.
Come on, guy. You want me to beg like my dog?
The hot Italian sausage.
In the oven, what temp?
550 to 600, about 12 minutes.
Hey,
Look at that. Don't drop Justin's piece.
I forgot there was dough in this.
Hot red sauce.
When you say hot, do you mean spicy? No, it's actually temperaturely hot.
The top with ricotta, creme fraiche, and cream. Basil leaf, and a little bit of olive oil. Dig in.
Oh, boy.
You just call me Doughboy?
No. I'm surprised at the structural integrity. I mean, look at this. The crust is like this cheesy reward. It's crunchy on the outside. You get all of this molten, meaty goo on the inside. You really get that funk. And I've never thought about the funk of a cheese as being a palate cleanser.
That little acidic bite.
But everything else is so rich.
This is like you guys have been in the Detroit pizza business for generations. I mean, you've taken all your expertise as a chef and all the support that you get here from the marketplace and just swing for the fences, man.
Thank you so much.
All right, we got the Motor City.
You take one bite out of that crust right there, and it is something else. The ricotta cheese on the top reminds me of ricotta that my mother made on the lasagna.
Hot sopressata.
What they've got going on is incredible.
I don't know how far you live from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but you're looking for a place to get a well-rounded experience. Bring yourself down to Luke's Marketplace. You'll love it. Chef, nice job.
Thank you.